She opened her store. They cooked dinner. She added some sauce. At the end of a word, ed can make 3 different sounds. Today we are going to learn what they are and when we make them. The sound that ed makes depends on the sound that is before ed. Sometimes we have a voiced sound before the ed. Sometimes we have an unvoiced sound before the ed. And sometimes we have a T or a D before the ed. And in each of these situations, the ed makes a different sound. First, let's talk about words that have a voiced sound before the ed. Voiced sounds are sounds that have your voice. Because they have your voice, you can make them very loud, and you can feel them here. Here are a few voiced sounds. V, r, l, z, z. Also included in voiced sounds are the B sound, the G sound, and all of the vowel sounds. And when ed comes after one of these sounds, we pronounce it like a D. There's no E sound, just the D sound. So again, this word is opened. Because n is a voiced sound, we go right from the n sound to the d sound. Nd, opened. Now let's talk about words that have unvoiced sounds before the ed. Unvoiced sounds are sounds that do not have your voice. Because they do not have your voice, you cannot make them loud, and you cannot feel anything here when you make them. Here are some examples. K, p, ch, sh, f, s. When ed comes after one of these sounds, we pronounce it like a T. There's no E sound, it's just a T sound. So again, this word is cooked. Because k is an unvoiced sound, we go right from the k to the t sound. Kt, cooked. Finally, how to pronounce ed when it comes after a T or a D. So T makes the unvoiced sound t, and D makes the voiced sound d. However, these two are special. When ed comes after a T or a D, we pronounce it id. The vowel sound is not an I sound, and it's not an E sound. It's something that we call the schwa sound. It's the lazy sound that we have in words like the, bottom, vanilla, or about. So again, because we have a D before the ed, this word is pronounced added. And don't forget that we follow the same rule when there is a T before the ed. So this word is wanted. Now we're going to practice with a few words to make sure that you understand everything. In this word, what type of sound do you think we have before the ed? Is it voiced or unvoiced? That is a voiced sound. You can make it very loud. Because the sound is voiced, ed is going to make the D sound. Called. What do we do if we have a T before the ed? That's right. We pronounce it id. Lifted. The F sound, made by GH, is an unvoiced sound. Because it is unvoiced, the ed makes a T sound. Laughed. So yeah, hopefully now you understand these rules. But I also don't want you to think about these too much. Although these rules are useful for helping you understand why we pronounce the ed sound differently in different words, you don't really need to know any of this. All you really need to do is just listen to English often and repeat the things that you hear. So yeah, that's all for today. Thank you for watching.